Calicoe, the season finale for the Midwest. We're gonna jump right into it, Cal. I've been watching you battle for 14 years, Calicoe. You are a living legend. Do you know you a living legend?
Thank you, man. That shit make me feel old as hell. Nigga been watching me 14 years. That's
My
crazy.
son 15. Like you
Thank you,
really, you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Thank you, man. I appreciate the love, bro, and I appreciate the
Man,
support that y'all been giving from day one, bro.
man, Cal, we love you out here, man. How did you start battling? Before we get into the B Silva battle, I want to know: were you rapping a cappella or were you rapping on beats? What? How did you even start rapping?
Well, my first like invitation into battle rap was high school. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like in Detroit we had a we had a very good understanding of, you know, the rappers at school are the rappers. The hoopers are the hoopers. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. But I was one of them niggas, bro, that did everything. Like I played every sport. I rapped. I fucked all the bitches. I I beat niggas up. Like I was just like one of them niggas, bro, that just literally I felt like I could do anything. Play football, baseball, you know what I'm saying? I tried some soccer shit. Like I was just a very athletic person, you know what I'm saying, and witty person. So I feel like my shit started in like in school in the lunchroom type shit and outside the school after dismissal type shit. I used to just be fucking niggas up, bro. Like, and
Let's
this back
go.
when we and this back when we had like this back when a nigga really had 1,000 raps memorized. You know what I'm saying? So it was like
Word.
even back then it was just like verses that you wrote type shit or verses that you had already. It wasn't like come up with something for this specific person. So battle rap was a little different back then. I used to be battling niggas outside with verses that I already had, but I even thinking back right now, I can't even understand how I knew that many raps. Like I'm talking about, nigga, I had a mental Rolodex in my brain. I could rap from now to fucking after the Super Bowl, all shit that I already got. Like I remember I
Crazy.
could do that. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays a nigga don't even come up with a rap if I ain't in the studio or if I ain't already got paid for some shit. So it's like the hunger was different. I
It
could
was
I
a
could say
different
that.
time. It was a different time
Yeah,
for sure. But let me
yeah,
ask you this. New York, Grand Time, New York, Bad Blood Card. Do you remember that B Silva battle? You were battling in front
yeah.
of PH, rest in peace, and Marv
Rest
One.
in peace.
Do
Rest
you
in peace.
remember that
Yes, Marv
battle?
won. Yes, I remember that battle like yesterday. I remember that battle vividly. I remember going to that battle. Um I remember catching a flat tire on the road to New York in Pennsylvania in the car with I believe Mo Dirty, Marv One, my nigga Pallavi. We was stranded in Pennsylvania in the mountains. I don't know if y'all ever drove through Pennsylvania.
It's all mountains.
It's crazy. I'm talking about we out there in four at 3, 4 in the morning, and you can't see nothing. You think a coyote or some shit about to jump out and kill you. Like nigga, we we far as hell in the mountains, and we caught a flat tire. And not only did we catch a flat tire, something happened with the wheel to where it knocked the gas tank out. Like I don't even know how I'm explaining this right, but like
God.
when you open the gas tank, it was moving. Like you couldn't even put gas in the car no more because the tire, something from the tire popped off and like smacked it in. We had to get all that shit fixed. Long story short. So that's like a trip I can't forget. I felt like it was well worth it after I got back from the B Silva battle. I'm like, damn, if people only knew what I went through to
Just
come
to
and
make it
do this
happen.
battle.
100.
Yeah, like, and it was so crazy because I was coming for a B Silva battle on grind time, but X Factor and Big T was battling on URL at the first URL event, so I didn't want to miss that either. X
Damn.
Factor had Cortez, Miles had Rich Dollars, I believe,
Yes,
and
sir.
Big T had Deacon Frost. So I
Whoo.
was trying to hurry up and get to my battle, finish my battle, and get over to the URL event. I had never met Smack or none of them niggas yet. You know what I'm saying? So that was like that was a crazy experience for me. That trip was a crazy experience for me.
That's crazy. You remember every detail, and it's true. People don't be knowing the behind the scenes
Definitely.
of making things happen. But speaking of going to URL, they had you versus Young Ill. That was my first time ever seeing you rap. Was you versus Young
Yeah,
Ill? You remember that battle? You took shots at A Verb. You said the nigga
yeah,
hair was from another race, bro. Like, what?
yeah, yeah.
Yo,
I was
what
on
you?
I was on their ass.
Nah, look, you won that battle. I was just telling Nina, like, oh, what I remember because I hadn't seen in it so long was that Young Ill had the "Who is this nigga?" So in my mind, I had thought that Young Ill won, but when I watched it back, nigga, you won that battle. You had the first and
Yeah,
third. Like, you,
yeah, I
what do you
agree.
remember from that battle?
I remember the day before that battle. I remember going to meet going downtown St. Louis meeting Smack Beasley and Norbes. I remember walking in the hotel room. It was a lit ass suite. They had a suite. It was a lit ass suite. I walked in the hotel room. You know, I just drove from Detroit all the way to St. Louis with like 30 niggas in two caravans. You know what I'm saying? So we lit. We
God
turned
damn.
up. And nobody gave me no money. Nobody, I wasn't even deserving of these things yet. It was a privilege to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I remember walking into the hotel room to meet Smack, and like I told you, I've always been a smart, witty guy, bro. And I saw it on their faces. I saw it on their faces. Like everybody already knew Young Ill. That's why I love the "Who is this nigga" line so much, because it's so fire, because it's so true. Nobody knew me. You know what I'm saying? So I seen it on Smack, Beasley, and Norb's face when I walked in the hotel. When I walked out after meeting them, I told my pops, I say, them niggas think I'm about to die. I could see it. I could see the way they looking at me, the things they asking me. They asking me shit like, you know Young Ill? Is you familiar with Young Ill? And I'm like, what type of nigga think I don't know who I'm rapping against tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all obviously saying this because y'all think this nigga is about to wash me, you know?
That's so funny. It ain't go
And
that way though.
I was so happy that everything happened the way it happened. You know, Young Ill's supposed to battle X Factor. You know what I'm saying? It was
Okay.
supposed to be Young Ill versus X Factor. It's supposed to be me versus Remedy.
Wow.
So I never knew who Remedy was. I didn't know who um I knew of I feel like I knew of Hitman Holla, but I only knew him from watching Young Ill. So
Okay.
when I watched Young Ill battles, and this before I battled Young Ill, this before I was even scheduled to battle Young Ill, I knew who he was because that's who I kept up with, niggas like Juzilla and Young Ill from St. Louis. Like I say
Fire.
all the time, I never knew Verb was a battle rapper. I thought he was the host. So when I seen Verb doing the Guardian Angel duck shit, I'm like, hold on, wait, he rap? You know what I'm saying? I always just thought he was the host of what was going on in St. Louis. I never knew, like even with the Street Status DVDs, I thought A Verb was O. I used to
Damn.
always think that. You know what I'm saying? I never knew O was his own person. Like when I was younger, I never knew Smack was a human being. I never knew that. I thought Smack was like, I'm dead ass, bro. I thought Smack was just like um the name of the DVDs that my pops be bringing back to the city. You know what I'm saying? I never knew that was an actual person. So when niggas telling me when I got to New York, when after I battled B Silva, like I'm gonna take you to meet Smack. I'm like, you mean like the whole everybody that's on Smack? Nigga, like, nah, nigga, like Smack, the bald head nigga. I'm like,
That's
Smack,
crazy.
Smack a person? I don't know Smack was a person. You know what I'm saying? So
That's so crazy. Honestly,
after I
bro,
hollered at,
go ahead.
no, no, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, you belong there, bro. Like, seeing you on URL was just to like out the gate. It's some people that it takes time to develop, but it's like
Yeah,
out the gate. Like, soon as you got, it was like this is where you should be. Like URL was you. You already had your. You were more of a puncher, but like you
yeah,
had your style and everything. But this was your home. A lot of people took
yeah,
more time to
yeah,
develop, but you was comfortable. Speaking of
yeah,
being comfortable in your newborn battle. You told a nigga I did an ultrasound on his newborn and and knew he was a bitch before he got here. Like, bro, you was
That was
talking so
hard.
filthy to that nigga. That was a
And
clear
look,
30.
I give all of that, bro. Like how you saying, like usually niggas got to develop and shit. Like I totally agree, because I watch niggas all the time, and I'll be like, oh, he might be good like next year, or he might be good in 2 years, like after,
Exactly.
or after he battle a certain nigga. But I give all of that. See, I'm not just the nigga who just already was ready. I give all of that, those props to Bazaar and Proof from
Fire.
V12.
Rest in peace,
They
Proof.
put me through the training before y'all seen me. So I remember I remember rapping against Hami Ham at Alvin's when I was 14, 15 years old in front of, in front of them legends. I remember
Wow.
rapping against Hami, and I remember beating Hami Ham. Hami Ham is a dude from New Jersey that was my real first battle, like my first
Wow.
professional battle for real. And I just remember rapping against him, and like I say, I won the battle, but I remember Bizarre calling me 2, 3 years later to do the battle against Prince Lord. And I remember like my first words of when I start rapping, I remember looking back at my little brother saying, damn, you know how like when Simba had did his roar and it was like,
Mm-hmm.
and then out of nowhere you heard roar. It's like
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
grown lion voice came.
Right.
Bro, after like 8 bars, when I first started my shit against Lord, it was totally different than when I rapped against Hami Ham at 14, at 15. I think I'm like
Crazy.
17 at this point. And I'm like, damn, I surprised myself. I remember this. I remember surprising myself. Like, damn, damn, I'm a grown man. Like, for
Nah,
real, I'm
you
dead
was that
ass.
nigga for real.
I'm
Okay,
dead ass.
so
I
I
remember hearing the difference in my voice and my approach and my delivery. I heard it. I heard it myself. Like, damn, I'm different. I heard it. Like, I ain't nothing
crazy.
like when I battle Hami Ham. Like, I'm way better now. Like, I can hear it. And I
You
was
was
more
him.
aggressive. And my voice was stronger. You know what I'm saying? It was like I was projecting. I always tell people a lot of times, I feel like I'm better than a lot of niggas just off vocal projection alone. Like
That's
I
a
could
fact.
project in the building more than everybody else. Like a lot of times we use mics and shit. The type of voice I have, I don't even have to have a mic. Niggas still gonna hear me in there. You know what I'm saying? So I heard that shit change in one battle. I'm like, oh no, I got this shit. I could take this shit. Like,
Let's go. I wanna switch gears here. I want to touch on different crazy moments that you've had in certain battles. It's 7 battles. I'm gonna bring them up, and you tell me what you remember of this specific crazy moment.
okay.
Calicoe versus Shotgun Suge, and he's wilding. What were your thoughts when that happened?
My thoughts was I knew he had to do some weird shit to try to get a win, but I didn't know it was gonna be that weird. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like I knew I was on fire, so I'm like, what the fuck can Shotgun Suge come in here to say to me? You know what I'm saying? So when he
Mm-hmm.
came with that approach, I'm like, oh, this is what he got. He gonna be disrespectful. He taking a page out of his boy book. He taking a page out of
Right.
Arsonal book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I really was calm and cool about it. I was already prepped by the greats. I was prepped by niggas like Bizarre, niggas like Marv, niggas like Proof that's telling me already, like, bro, you trying to go somewhere in this shit to make money. So, you can't really be reacting off emotions because somebody says something about somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Real talk. Real
I,
talk.
I'm
That's
I'm feeling
amazing
I'm
advice.
feeling the whole time he rapping, I'm feeling like, oh yeah, he lost. Like niggas, real niggas is gonna look at this battle and be like,
This was
nah,
ass. Yep.
we not respecting that. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
That's
Like
exactly what happened.
you talk about a legend right now. Like he may not be a legend to all of y'all. He might not be a legend to New York niggas, New Jersey niggas. But where I'm at, this a legend. You know what I'm saying? This nigga gave us Eminem. There is no Eminem without proof. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
A
Like
hundred and
y'all
ten
niggas,
percent.
y'all niggas don't know Makai Pfeiffer is proof in the movie. Y'all don't know proof had long ass dreads down his back when they was younger. Like nobody knows that type of shit, but Detroit do though. You know what I'm saying? We know that's a real argument when Eminem saying, "Bitch, you signed me up at the battle, nigga." You what the fuck is you doing? Like, we know that's a real argument. Proof really put him in position to win. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
amazing. That's amazing.
So like I say, a lot of people don't even know Mekhi Phifer is Proof in the movie. You know what I'm saying? So it's
100%.
like I just sat back and just let that shit destruct Suge itself. I didn't have to destruct him. I knew that was gonna backfire for him, and it did.
100%. All right. So this next one, is this the start of Detroit versus Harlem? Calicoe versus K Sean? Because that's the first time, and I was a
Uh,
fan of Sean, but it felt like Calicoe versus the entire Dot Mob. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it was.
Was that
It
the start of it
was.
all? What do you remember
I
from
mean,
that
cause
battle?
my focus was always Mook. You know what I'm saying? So from day one, from the beginning, from when I first got into this shit, my focus was always I'm gonna kill Mook. Mook is the best. Mook is why I was watching this shit. Mook is who I seen battling Sirius Jones, dot on his head, dot on his head, like Mook, Mook, Mook. So anybody in my way to in the path of me getting to Mook, I was I was destroying. That's how I
Let's
felt.
go. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I felt like K-Shine, like soon as I walked off the soon as I seen Suge, when K-Shine got out of jail and he battled Suge, I think that was the same night Hitman battled Arsonal,
Right.
if I'm not mistaken.
I
I
believe so.
remember I remember K-Shine coming off the stage after he went crazy against Suge. And I remember him walking off the stage and I told my brother like they gonna call me for him. I know they about to
Mm,
call me for this nigga. I
that's
knew I before I
crazy.
ever got a call for Shine, I knew he was next. You know what I'm saying? And I got back to Detroit about a week later. I was getting a call, and niggas like, "What you think about K Shine?" I'm like, "I already knew y'all was about to call for K Shine. His performance was too crazy, and my performance was too crazy." You know what
That's
I'm saying?
fire.
So
That's
I'm
fire.
like, I already knew what was up. So when I battled K Shine, I knew I was going. It just so happened in the midst of me preparing for K Shine, I randomly see Mook in Detroit at a club called
That's
Lucky's.
crazy.
I'm like, what the fuck is
Life's a
Murder Mook
trip.
doing here? Is this nigga here
Shout
trying
out
to
to
get
Lucky.
like what is he on?
That's so
So
crazy.
I seen Mook and then we shook hands, we spoke or whatever, but Mook was with somebody that been knowing me my whole life, a guy named Tone Scott.
Hmm.
Tone Scott is a guy like AKA his name AK, but his name Tone Scott, his real name Tone Scott. He's been managing Mook for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Mook manager is from Detroit. So Tone Scott watched me grow up. Tone Scott was a part of, one of the biggest rap groups in Detroit, which is called the Street Lords. If you ever heard of Blade Icewood and Street Lord Juan, Tone Scott, which is Mook manager, he did a lot of music for them. He's a producer. And he was actually managing those guys, which
Crazy.
are legends in Detroit. Blade Icewood is like Tupac of Detroit. Like you can't, or like or who else? Like Tupac, or like a fucking. He's a legend, bro. He was
Hmm.
murdered though. He got shot 7 times before he
Damn.
was murdered. Like he got
God
shot
bless
seven
him.
times and survived and dropped another album and then got murdered after that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So
Rest
with
in peace,
Blade,
Blade, for sure.
yeah, rest in peace, Blade. Blade is on some Thiz type shit. Blade is like on some legendary shit like that. Like how Oakland feel about the Thiz Nation. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Okay,
During the interview.
oh, look
Hello.
at that superstar. One of
Uh,
the another speaking of crazy performances, brother. As a Brooklyn nigga, it was very difficult to watch you smoke Math Hoffa, brother. It was very, very difficult because
yeah.
I think that was the first very, very clear loss that we'd ever seen Math. You know what I'm saying? Like you really smoked Math. And it was
We
in New
loved it
York.
in
It
Detroit,
was
though, Frank. I
nasty.
don't know. We
Yeah.
loved it in Detroit, though.
Yeah, we love
What
to
was
see
the
No,
that. We
no
love to
cap.
see
We
stuff like
loved
that.
it in
all
Detroit.
right. Hold it down. Go
That
ahead,
was it.
Cal. Talk to us about that battle.
Yeah, man. I felt like Math poked the bear, bro, when he's supposed to have been the bear at the time. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like
Facts.
Math did a bunch of extra shit with me and made it worse for himself. Like, why would you motivate a nigga who about to be on his first summer madness Why would you like Summer Madness is like the biggest event. Everybody's talking about how big this event about to be. This about to be the biggest event in battle rap history. And then you go make diss songs. You go blogging. I'ma kill Calicoe. Like, why would you do all of that to pull up and get your dumbass body? I
Oh
didn't get
man.
it. I didn't get
Okay.
it. I felt like he could have just regularly promoted the battle if he was gonna come mediocre. You know what I'm saying? If you see
Ah,
me doing
damn.
all of that type of extra promo, making diss songs, blogging about niggas, bro, I'm definitely prepared. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
when Math did all of that, it made me feel like, bro, this nigga must got some shit. Like, why is he fucking with me? Like, why is he coming at me? Why is he making diss records? Why is he doing all this? So I went into the lab and studied even harder. You know what I'm saying? And got really locked in on him because it's like, no way you gonna diss me in a song and then come beat me in a battle. Like, that don't even make sense. I ain't going. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you
So
you did great. Let's move right along. Oh, you
yeah,
did
yeah,
great.
More than great.
Ars,
Stop playing,
Ars
bro.
yeah.
was my
They and that was my only battle I ever had handheld mics. I had to hold the mic that battle.
Oh, that's a
So it
fact.
would have got
That's a
even
fact.
crazier if I didn't.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. So Ars is my favorite battle rapper of all times. Um,
I
everybody
ain't mad
knows
at that.
that. I make that very known. But one of my favorite battles is you and Ars.
Yeah.
As forget battle rap. As a real nigga, I
First battle with
salute you
Detroit.
to the fullest, brother. Because
Yeah.
what you did on that stage, not only did you neutralize anything going on outside of battle rap, but you turned
Yeah.
around and said, I gave you my word, ain't nobody gonna get killed, smack.
For real. For
What
real.
was
That's
that like
all.
for you?
And you know, I have people DM me to this day, bro. Like, did you set that shit up so that line can hit against Arsenal? And I'm like, no, nigga, I'm really like,
Say it, bro. Say
it
it.
sound because it sound braggadocious. Like
It don't matter.
I'm
If
really
it's
one of
real,
them.
it's real.
I'm really one of them niggas at the crib, bro. Like, people really know me. That's not like motherfuckers just know me because I start battling on Smack. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers know me before I ever met Smack. Motherfuckers already knew me and my whole family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I go and tell Trick some shit, like, nobody know what I told Trick when he walked up to the stage, but I will tell y'all what I told him. I told him,
Let's
turn
go.
around, nigga. Look, my mama right there. Chill.
Damn.
And anybody can ask Uncle Trick what I asked him. I told him my mom is behind you. He turned around. He looked at my mom. You know, my mom is paralyzed, bro. My mom got shot in 1992. This is my
I'm
first
sorry.
battle in Detroit. So I let my mom come to the event. This her first time getting to see me perform live. You know what I'm saying? She never been
Damn.
to a battle event. But when it was in Detroit, I'm like, fuck it. I got enough people to watch her and make sure she's straight. And you know what I'm saying? That shit just ended up happening like that. Now I'm screaming, I'm gonna tell Uncle Trick Trick to chill smack as a slogan because I really have a relationship with Unc. But for it to really happen, and I really had to tell him to chill, I just be feeling like those type of situations make me great.
A hundred
Make
percent.
the things I say hit harder. You know what I'm saying?
A
Cause
hundred percent.
if I would be lame as fuck to go out my way to set that up and make it look like that. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
it
That's
was
lame to me.
organic. It was organic and we respected it. You know what I'm saying? Because it was real nigga
Yeah, you know what
shit.
I'm
So
saying? I felt like, cause niggas don't even understand, bro. Trick them had already just put hands on the nigga before I went on stage in front of everybody. Nobody
damn.
talks about that. They just beat the fuck out of a nigga in the crowd in front of everybody before they checked Ars, before they even did any of that with Ars. We just watched them destroy a nigga in the crowd. So
Jesus Christ.
my thing, but that wasn't nobody that was a battle rapper that was in town. You know what I'm saying? That was somebody
Word.
that we all know. We all know that nigga. I ain't even about to speak his name because it's like I don't even want to seem like I'm shitting on him. I actually fuck with the dude that they jumped on that day. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Not more than I fuck with Unc, but I know him. You know what I'm saying? And I've
Mm-hmm.
been knowing him
Mm-hmm.
for a minute. But I automatically knew where it could go with Arsonal because they was already turned up. They just wrecked the
Right.
nigga. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Well,
And
we
my
appreciate
OG,
you, Cal. We
for
appreciate
sure, for sure. I mean, most of the time, niggas got my word. If they come to Detroit and I'm telling them they hear it on me with me, like most of the time, bro, as long as you don't do nothing goofy, bro, like you good. Like I'm gonna make sure you straight. You know what I'm saying? Cause
That's real shit.
I'm solid. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm asking
100%.
please, for me, my nigga, he damn near gotta do that. Same if it's vice versa. If I'm at his event and me and my niggas want to get on somebody ass and look at me and say, Cal, for me, nephew, we not gonna do it. We gonna catch you somewhere else. That's just how it is. You know what I'm
Real
saying? It's
shit. Real
respect.
shit. Real shit.
So,
Um,
I really was just scared for I wasn't even really scared for ours. I was more scared for shit turning into something else while my OG was in the crowd. I didn't want that situation. She can't jump up and run like everybody else.
no, God bless moms and God bless you, bro. Salute.
For sure.
Switching gears and talking about setup, bro. Did you plan to have your round for O Red? You done
No, I
enough.
didn't
Was
have
that
no round.
freestyle? Was that freestyle?
I didn't have a third round, bro. I'm on a plane memorizing my second round. Like I got my first round, I got half of my second round. When I'm getting on the plane to go battle O Red, that's what I got. My first round and half of my second round. When I land in New York, I'm finishing my second round. I don't have no third. But I do know I'm gonna talk about the shit that happened in St. Louis in my third, but I don't have no third. I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't know how I'm gonna put it. So the days leading up into the battle, probably 2 days on that weekend leading up to the battle, I'm trying to figure out how to close my second. The morning I wake up to go battle O Red, I told my man Jay Rothstein, my nigga that's always screaming easy money. That's the only person that's with me out there.
Mm-hmm.
And Uncle Trick sent me with it was a lot of shit going on from Jersey to Detroit at that moment. So
Okay.
as soon as I landed, he put me with his people, and he had like, you remember when somebody, I think Surf said, no, O Red said you the only nigga that showed up to a battle event with the with security.
With security. Yep. Yep.
I was. I definitely was. I'm never gonna tell nobody no different because I'm smarter than them.
Okay. Okay. But what made you
They wonder.
decide
Can
to?
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What made you decide to clown O Red like that? Because that won you the battle.
No. I'm saying like I walked. I was with the security. I was with Jay Rothstein, and I sat in the car outside of the event trying to figure out that third. And when
Okay.
I walked in that bitch, I ain't really know what I was gonna say. If you really listen to the round, you hear me piecing it together. Like I'm not even saying shit that makes sense in some of the lines.
That's
It's like
crazy.
it's like even when I say something, I can't do it. Something to rhyme with St. Louis. Like if you can't tell that's freestyle, that's crazy. Like
You are
I was
something else, bro.
I was freestyling all that shit, bro, and it just came together because it was a true story. So it
That
was
won you
kind of
the battle,
easy.
Cal. That's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
crazy.
I never expected to go into a battle with 2 rounds and then the round that I don't have be my best round. I never that fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie.
Cal, when you said you've done enough to this day, whenever the
I
homie's
never,
doing the
bro,
most, we still say
bro.
that shit.
Imagine how I felt actually coming up with you done enough on the spot. I'm like, oh no, I'm kind of cold. I'm fire. I'm like, my man looking at me. My nigga didn't. If I don't even think he said easy money one time that round, cause he is amazed at me coming up with this third right in
That's
front of him.
so crazy.
He know I don't have a third. So he looking at me like when we left, he even told me like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what. Like this nigga Rothstein, the nigga that screamed easy money behind my verses, bro. This is the nigga that I've been with since I was 12 years old, 13 years old. This is my first friend ever in life. This is my best friend. This nigga used to take me into basement parties with all grown people when I was 13, 14 to rap against all grown niggas. So he just saw me in the craziest moments. And he even left that battle and said, bro, I never seen you do no shit like that. That third round is like some of the best shit he ever seen from me. Because, like I say, how do you get haymakers in a freestyle round? It's crazy. You done enough was damn near like a haymaker. You know
No,
what I'm
you done
saying?
enough is one of the haymakers of all time. Anytime a nigga got a man's and his man's doing the most, you hit him with the you
Man.
done enough. That shit is so
And bro,
funny.
if you hear Big T, Hitman, all they stories, you can see that I'm not bullshitting, bro. Those stories, they actually took their time and wrote their stories, and it still match up with mine.
That's crazy. Cal, you a
Like,
wizard, nigga. You a wizard. Okay, so now I want to switch gears. I got a homegirl named Lola Dope.
okay,
Lots of
I think
love
I
and
know
respect.
Lola.
Okay, we got lots of love and respect for Lola on this side. You know what I'm saying? Just
For
like we
sure.
love Nina. And Lola and Nina both feel that you won this battle. Now, as a New York nigga, of course I think you lost the battle. You versus Loaded Lux. What was that
Yeah.
experience like for you? And what are your thoughts on that battle?
I think it's the greatest battle of all time. I
Let's
do. I
go.
always,
Let's
I
go.
always stand on. I stand on that. I stand by that. I feel like it's the. I feel like if you want. I feel like if you want to introduce somebody to battle rap, that's like the best battle to show. I feel like it's so controversial. It's so um you have so many things that you could feel why this person won or why this person or why that person won. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it was great for hip hop, not only just battle rap. I feel like it was great for hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
When you got
Facts.
Jay-Z tweeting, you gonna get this work, that's like beautiful for hip hop
Legendary.
to me. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? This nigga don't even tweet. So for him to, you know what I'm saying? Like if you go check Jay-Z page right now, that's probably like 4 tweets down. You know what I'm saying? So for him to, and that's
Facts.
10 years, and that's 10, 11 years ago. So for a nigga to tweet that, like a lot of people think I felt like it was a negative for me. But in all actuality, it's like, hold on, Hove watched me. He watched me rap. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he rocking with his New York nigga. Like he's supposed to do that. But you
Facts.
watched a kid from Detroit that ain't never had, I ain't never had no action on no shit like that. I ain't never had no action on no worldwide, nationwide stage. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my
Real
only
talk.
action that I ever received on some national shit like this. So it just felt good to know the eyes was on. I mean, even looking up in the crowd and just seeing Diddy rooting against me, it's like that shit was fueling me, bro. That shit was
That's
like, damn,
crazy.
this shit crazy to me. Like Busta Rhymes, Q-Tip, all y'all niggas up there against me. This is beautiful. Like I wish I could have had like motherfucking Detroit legends in there rooting me on. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So
100%.
I
Nah,
I
look,
know how I felt for Lux. I know how I felt for him, but that shit was just an incredible battle to me, and I definitely feel like I got him. He shouldn't have never choked.
damn, that's gonna be
He
debated
shouldn't have
forever,
never
Cal.
choked.
That's
Yeah, he gave
forever.
it. He gave up the sauce. Like he's supposed to put me away. Everything I felt like everything was set up. The alley oop was set. I felt like everything was perfect. They threw him the alley oop with nobody under the rim, and he just sprited that bitch. He just hung himself. I just feel like he just didn't capitalize on the opportunity. He's supposed to put me away. He had the casket, he had the funeral, he had the obituaries, but
That was too much.
nigga,
That was too much.
nigga
I'm gonna keep
jumped
it
up,
tall.
nigga jumped up out the casket like Undertaker.
Nah, Cal, listen. Speaking of jumping about the casket, you came back after that, battled Rex. Your first round, and mind you, this is after all the Loaded Lux shit and all that. So,
Yeah,
I'm sitting there like, how's it gonna go?
yeah.
Nigga, when you hit we letting bygones be bygones. We
Mm-hmm.
at war. So we bygones and bygones. Nigga, I was
Yeah,
like, oh, Cal is back. Cal is back.
yeah.
How did that feel?
I mean, it felt good because I was also fresh off a case. I had just beat
Oh
my
shit.
case. You know what I'm saying? So that was my first battle back from beating the allegations. You know what I'm saying? They had
Hmm.
me on CNN, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit
Nah,
was
that's a fact.
serious. That dog, bro. People love dogs and animals more than humans. You
Nah,
know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact.
So
That's a fact.
when they tried to put me away. So when I beat that case, bro, it was like, damn, this is beautiful. Not only do I need some money, because I just spent so much fucking money on this case, not only am I going to pick up a check, I'm also going to be free. I'm going like when I'm on that stage, I feel free, bro. And I was on that stage feeling free, bro. It was like, damn, I'm really not in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Real
had
shit.
I had people on that case with me that wasn't found not guilty. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying?
Damn.
So,
God bless.
and that's all public information. You could go, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't never,
Yeah.
nigga,
Nah.
nigga ain't never did no janky shit. I ain't never made a statement on none of my co-defendants. No janky shit like that, nigga. I went on the stand myself and told the whole world I'm a rapper. That's what I said 100 times to the jury. I'm
Hmm.
a rapper, bro, and I promote myself as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And
Real talk. Well,
beating that case, bro, it did a lot for me.
we glad you made it through that. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to you about some heavyweight fights. It's four of them that I really want to focus on. First of all,
Okay,
we got to say rest in peace to God Past. You know what I'm saying? We love him
for
to death.
sure. Rest in peace, Pat
Um,
Stay.
you versus Pat Stay was one of the that's like the most physical cow we ever seen. Uh
Yeah,
I mean, Nina was telling us earlier that it had a lot to do with Marv and Pat and all that stuff. But
yeah,
I told Nina it kind of added to the excellence of the battle itself. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
Like,
I
so what
agree.
do you remember of that battle? And do you have a good Pat Stay story for us after that battle?
Yeah, me and Pat, bro. Me and Pat we never took that any further than that day. You know, me and Pat shook up after that. You know, I just wanted Pat Stay to understand this your first. I think that was his first time in America, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And I just wanted Pat Stay to even a day, 2 days before the battle, motherfucker tell you a story that Pat Stay coming to my room, knocking on my door, mind you. I'm in my room on some gangster shit. I ain't gonna lie. We in the middle of where the fuck was we at?
Like
Holyoke.
Boston or
Yeah,
something? It was
Massachusetts. Yeah, it's
right.
Holyoke, Massachusetts. Bro, I'm in my room like when Jody pulled up to Yvette house and she wasn't there,
Yeah.
but the East Siders and Snoop was in that bitch listening to
Yeah.
loud music, smoking weed, music playing loud as hell, and he
Yeah.
came and got little JoJo. That's how I'm in my hotel room. I'm in my hotel room blowing that bitch down, motherfucking music blasting, and somebody like, it's a big ass white boy knocking at the door. And I'm like, what? He like, I think it's Paste. I asked the nigga what he want. Because at this point, I'm still I'm portraying something because of what happened with Marv. I have no kick it for him. That's how I that's how I'm approaching this battle. I don't want to
Word.
kick it with you before the battle because I know I'm about to be super aggressive in the battle. So I don't even
Okay.
want you to think I was on no fake shit. So when he opened the door, he like, yeah, I'm just trying to, no funny shit. I'm just trying to see if y'all boys know where to get some weed from because they smell that shit. They smell my room. You know what I'm saying? Like, where can we get some weed from? I told Pat Stay 2 days before the battle, hey, white boy, get the fuck from my door. So I was already in character to battle him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying all of this to say it was never supposed to be taken personal. It was me being a professional. You know what I'm saying? Because
100.
directly after the battle, I shook hands with Pat and told him, like, even the other day when you came to the room, I had to do that, bro. I had to set the tone. I had to put the energy there because I knew I was coming to do this. Pat always respected it, and we always been locked in ever since then, bro. It's been
That's
my dog
beautiful.
ever since then. I used to Pat would just come in my DM and just tell me how much he appreciate me being a father to my kid type shit. Like that's the type of messages Pat Stay would send me, bro. And I do the same thing when I see him with his kids. You know what I'm saying? Be like, bro, thank you for being a father. And me and Pat both play too much. You know what I'm saying? Me and Pat,
Facts. Facts.
no homo. Like me and Pat, we play. We had a crazy form of what's the word I'm looking for? Engagement. Yeah, like Pat, I don't know how to say it without it sounding weird because he gone now and he don't know how to he can't defend himself because he's not here. But I would even say with Goodz too, like me, Pat Stay, and Goodz, like we got this little thing where Goodz is like gay. Do y'all know Goodz is gay? Like
Come on,
in
man.
like and Pat Stay does that same type of shit. Like Pat Stay will do some weird shit. Like I'll post a picture, Pat Stay will come in my DM and be like, sexy motherfucker. And I just be like, yo, chill out, Pat. You fucking faggot. And that was our relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like we haven't talked to each other in months. And he'd just come and say some weird shit to me in my DM or under my post. And I'd be like, man, stop playing so much. But I do the same thing to him. And the same thing we both do to Goodz. I do the same shit to Goodz. Goodz do the same shit.
That's
But
so
it's just like
funny.
a
It's
brotherhood,
a
playful
brotherhood,
type of
bro.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God
So
bless, man.
I say all that to say me and Pat had a great relationship, bro. You know what I'm saying? And
I love it.
that battle was us being entertainers for our fans and us being complete professionals for our fans.
I love it. I wanna talk to you about a battle that I think the setting added so much to this battle, and it's one of my personal favorite battles. I think I've rewatched this battle about 3 or 4 times, maybe more.
Yeah,
Calicoe versus Ill Will. You remember that
man.
battle? And before you
I
get into
remember that
that,
battle.
my boy YG, he's in the listeners, he's in here. He wanted to
Okay.
know, were you the one that he's from Pontiac? He want to know, did you shine the light on Pontiac?
I mean, I don't be doing that shit for no kind of flowers though. You know what I'm saying? I really knew them niggas was fire, and I was getting a call that somebody wanted me to see like JC and Ill Will. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Mac Myron. Back in the day, if motherfuckers don't know, Mac Myron was the nigga. Like Mac Myron's supposed to been like Ill Will was supposed to be like under Mac Myron type shit. Mac Myron was the main event when I went out there. When I first put Pontiac on like my page and promoted Pontiac rappers, it's because I went and seen them, and JC, Mac Myron, and Ill Will was fire. So I'm like, hold on, no, everybody gotta know this. Like, Pontiac is like 30 minutes down the street from us, but niggas don't know that they can rap. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna host this shit, I'm gonna put it on all my social medias, I'm gonna put these niggas in position. And I definitely hosted. I feel like I think I hosted Ill Will first battle,
That's
if I'm not mistaken.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
I think
crazy.
I hosted his first battle. I hosted Mac Myron. It probably wasn't Mac Myron's first battle, but I hosted his battle, like one of his first battles that everybody seen. You know what I'm saying? And my man Cash Eaton was on that shit. And
Salute to Cassie. That's crazy, bro.
yeah,
That's crazy.
we definitely I feel like I definitely had something to do with, helping as much as I could.
Man, Cal, that's some real nigga shit. Salute. Now
For
let's talk
sure.
about you battling the
Fuck with
nigga
my
Ill
Pontiac
Will.
niggas. Me
So let's talk
battling
about,
Ill Will,
yeah,
man.
what
It
was
just
that
had to
like?
happen. It just had to happen. It was like
The
Ill Will was
energy
on
was
fire.
crazy.
He's still on fire. That's the thing about it. I'm
Facts.
glad I battled Will when I did, because right now he's man, Ill Will is so fucking good, bro. Like Ill Will is like the cream of the crop. He one of the top niggas to me right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
100%. 100%.
and I feel like when I battle Ill Will, you know, a lot of my bars, if you don't know the history, you don't even get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I say this ain't the first time how'd I say, he been something since day one. This ain't the first time somebody put cheese on his head. He been a Packer since day one, or some shit like that.
Yes.
It's because I had I had a battle with Ill Will in Detroit already, and I had lost a kid. One of my daughter, my daughter is a twin. I lost my other baby. You know what
I'm
I'm
so
saying?
sorry,
And
bro.
I wasn't really. My babies came early as hell at like 23 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So I was in a situation, and I pulled up to the event. I'm the first nigga to pull up to a battle event that I supposed to be rapping on, and told the crowd myself. It had nothing to do with um the promoters or none of that. This is solely on me. I'm not battling tonight. You know what I'm saying? My brain was never in a place to even come up with the battles after my baby died. You know what I'm saying? I just wasn't there mentally. So I pulled up to the event, so it won't be no whole shit like motherfuckers want to blame the promoters or something. No, I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna tell y'all myself I'm not rapping. You know what I'm saying? So I think
100.
that kind of threw Ill Will off. It made Ill Will think that I was scared of him or something. You know what I'm saying? It made him feel like, oh, this nigga scared to battle me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of nigga pull up and still don't rap? But in all
Damn.
actuality, I was just telling the truth. I didn't have
100%.
one rap. I didn't have one rap for him. You know what I'm saying? So we went through a lot with that. So to get the battle again in New York, it was like I gotta punish this nigga because he think he up one right now. You know what I'm saying? And I know what he on. I know he going for some like King of Michigan type shit, and I ain't going. And it was kind of like that same situation with. It was kind of like the same situation with Math Hoffa, but it was a little more personal because this at home now. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
can't have niggas walking up to me saying, "How you let that Pontiac nigga beat you?"
All
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
come
It's
on,
just,
Cal.
I'm just saying, I ain't going. It's not happening.
Well, I do
I,
want to talk
I'm too
about something
prideful
else.
for that.
Cal, I want to say this. You're a legend, bro. You're a living legend, and just having
Thank you.
this moment with you is man. I can't even believe it's happening myself. This might be the
Thank you,
first
man.
time.
I
This
appreciate
is
it.
episode 10. This might be the first time I've ever been starstruck doing the. Anyway,
My nigga,
um, you versus Bigg K, bro. I hate the fact that the culture sweeps this battle under the rug. You smoked
I was
him.
fucking him up.
You
I was
smoked
fucking
him.
Big
Why do they
K up,
not talk
man.
about that battle, bro?
Nobody talks about that. I had some of the best raps I ever put together in that battle, bro. Like I was talking so crazy to Big K, bro.
So
You know what I
crazy.
think it is though? I think when people when a nigga battle a white boy and states the obvious and nobody gives, even if it's in a clever way, it's like I'm making people uncomfortable. You know,
Damn,
I have more white boys tell me I beat the shit out of Big K than black people.
that's crazy.
Like, because white people understand exactly what I'm saying. Like, even if a nigga want to ignore it, you know, when you tell niggas the truth, sometimes they don't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they just want to be like, man, like I hate when I'm having a conversation about life and a motherfucker come cut me off and say, man, everything is not black and white. And it'd be like, you fucking slow. You don't get life. You don't understand what's going on. You don't see the Olympics. You don't see, you know what I'm saying? You don't see that it does matter. You know what I'm saying? So when
Yeah,
I say
nigga
some
don't
shit like,
understand life.
so when I say some slick shit like, what I say, uh, some y'all just up here acting like I'm killing them for no reason. Slow it down. I just dissed you. Why you sitting up here looking like your people just be killing us for no reason? Why y'all like when I say shit like that, a black nigga just be like, all right, bro. But a white motherfucker feel exactly where I'm coming from because they was the motherfuckers that did it. So they like, I get him. You know what I'm saying? I had a white boy tell me, for real, I had a white boy tell me, bro, who was that? Who was that? Who did I shout out at WWF? What was it? Who was it? Tell some holy oak. I'm gonna be what the fuck I say?
Like
Uh
Roan to one of them niggas.
nope. Who did I say?
Bishop.
Bishop Brigante.
Oh, Bishop Brigante. Salute Bishop
Tell
Brigante.
Bishop I got some thing for him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bishop
Bishop.
Gante was out there when
Yeah,
we did the
Bishop
battle.
came to me and told me, bro, he said you went so crazy in the Bigg K battle, all the way down to how you wore your hair.
Yeah.
This is something he
Damn.
told me. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, before I get to the battle, bro, I literally tell my man's the girl's supposed to be coming to do my hair today, so my shit can be done for tomorrow for the battle. But I just told her I'm straight. I'm going to the barbershop. I ain't even getting lined up. I'm just gonna line my face up. I ain't even gonna line up because I'm battling a white boy. I'm coming dreadlocks. I'm coming dreadlock central. I'm putting my shit on top of my head. Like that was all a part of my plan. So for a white boy to tell me, bro, that was fire. It was a masterpiece all the way down to the way you wore your hair. I'm like, damn, somebody get me. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Like
You a
if
wizard,
one
Cal.
person could if one person could feel me where I'm coming from when I battle, I'm cool with that. One person can feel I'm goaded for that battle, and I'm cool with that.
Bet. I want to talk about mega matches, bro. The first two I'm gonna touch on real quickly. Calicoe versus Hitman 1 and 2. I got you in Hitman 1-1. Calicoe versus Tsu Surf. Free to Wave. I got y'all 1-1. Are we gonna see a
Hey man,
trilogy?
you don't just skate past no shit like that. I beat the
I
shit out of
tried to.
Holla
I tried
twice.
to.
I
Wait,
beat
wait, wait,
Holla
wait, wait.
twice. Holla is
Come
my
on,
brother.
Cal.
Holla is my brother, and I love Holla to death. BH. But I beat Holla twice.
Cal, it's 1-1.
Hey man, I
You
beat.
whooped his
Hold on.
ass at
So
the Snoop shit.
what? I beat his ass at the
You whooped his
RBE
ass at
shit.
the Snoop shit. But the second one, I think he might have got that one, Cal.
Hey, hey, all on the net with it, disrespect with it, far fetched with it, for some shit he was going through with his ex bitch. You his motherfucking brother.
Now you was talking. You was talking.
Hey, your
Can we
brother
get
don't
it?
give a fuck about which one of our check bigger, nigga.
Oh my
Her slime?
God.
Did I
Oh
catch you at
my.
your worst slime? Hey, Big Gerald. Oh, you should have shut the fuck up the first time. No way he beat me in that
Can
battle,
we get
bro.
a trilogy, Cal?
No fucking way, bro. Yeah, we could. I mean, not with Holla, not with Holla.
Okay, so
Me
not
and
Holla. What
Holla,
about
we
Surf?
we we locked in at this point. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay, okay.
um, Surf, I battle Surf 10 times. You know, me and him just have like this competitive. We have this competitive niche, and Surf is my nigga. Free Surf. Surf is
Free the
my
wave.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Surf heavy, but Surf is just always just been my my arch rival in battle rap. I just feel like he just always been like who I validate my shit for. You know what I'm saying? Like I could battle hella niggas, but that shit don't be mattering to me. You know what I'm saying? But when I battle a nigga who into the same shit that I'm into, a nigga that's moving around how I'm moving around, so I can respect his bars the same way he can respect mine. The match just means a lot to me.
No,
No
I
matter how
respect
many
that.
times, no matter how many times we battle, we always gonna feel like, you know what I'm saying, bitch, it's more to say.
I respect that. I do gotta this next battle. My mother remarried and got married to a white dude and had my little sister. And
Shit.
I'm a black man. But when I watched the Goodz battle, I was texting my sister like, "Yo, daddy, white like Goodz, daddy." Because she had a different life from me. Like I experienced poverty and all
Yeah,
type of shit, but she had like a great upbringing. I be
yeah,
using that good shit I running that shit to the ground. What's up with you in this
yeah.
good shit, man?
Half Italian.
You're crazy, Kyle. What made you
Half
even decide
Italian
to run with that,
good.
man?
No, no, no. I didn't run with nothing, bro. That nigga, listen, bro. I ain't about to keep saying this shit on every interview, bro. I ain't about to keep on telling y'all, cause look, the thing about it is, at this point, I feel like a hater. Because at this point, Goodz have convinced y'all that his daddy not white. So the more I say the shit that I'm saying, it's like, yeah, whatever. You can even tell by the way you asked the question, like, what made you run with that? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, he really escaped. He really, he really escaped this fucking shit. And it's like, it's so crazy to me because I know the nigga daddy white. So it's like, I don't even give a fuck if it's 13 years from now and it come out. I don't give a fuck if I'm dead and it come out. Y'all gonna cry laughing because y'all be like, this nigga Cal is the funniest nigga ever. Once y'all
Bruh,
found out the nigga daddy really white after all of this though. So it's gonna make my angle hit way harder because I never had a problem with his daddy being white. I have a
bruh,
problem with you being ashamed of your daddy being white. So when
bruh,
y'all see that the nigga went and posted a whole nigga that's not his daddy and all of that, y'all gonna be like, wow, it's crazy.
I just want the world to know that my stepfather, who has raised my little sister, not me, is white. That nigga did not raise me. I don't know what Goods got going on, but I'm letting
Yeah,
y'all know that nigga raised my little sister. He ain't raised. He'll tell you, but I don't. Let's leave this alone. I just want to say that's one
yeah.
of the most perfectly executed. You know what I'm saying? Like you and the good.
Thank you,
I
man.
love that battle, bro. And you would
I
you
love that battle.
the a lot of times when an angle is used in battle rap, you can't overuse it, right? Like it got to be
Yeah,
just for one round or whatever. You
yeah.
executed that shit perfectly all 3 rounds.
Yeah. I felt like I knew how to touch it and then get off of it, then touch it, then get off of it. Like the
It
first
was
round, I gave it to
perfect.
you. I gave it to you all the way. And then towards the end of that round, I didn't say nothing else about it. So when I opened the second round up and you just not even thinking about it no more, and I reiterate, I think it caught people like, hold on, wait, this nigga is. So you saying his daddy white for real? That wasn't just a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, no, it's not a joke, nigga. This is real life shit, nigga.
Man, I know what it's like to fight niggas to tell them that's not your dad. Listen, anyway, let's move right on. the next the next one I want to ask you, Did you
Goodz
think
played
this?
great defense though. Goodz
No,
played
he
great
do.
defense.
He do.
Like
He
for
do.
that angle, like the way he played it, the way he posted that picture the day our battle dropped, and all that shit. Like even in the caption, he never said that the black man on the picture is his daddy, but it's the way he playing it. And I'm like, oh no, this nigga is really playing chess. You know what I'm saying? Like I really like that. Like I really like that he is making it interesting even after the battle. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead though.
Cal, man. Salute to you. Salute to Goodz. It's a great battle. Did you think this battle was gonna go the way it did? You versus Chess. I think that's one of the mega matches that we have been looking forward to forever. What were your thoughts when that battle was happening?
Um, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not on no cocky shit or nothing, bro. But I knew I was gonna beat the shit out of Chess. It wasn't even nothing that I ever second guessed. It's never something that I had to think about. I knew soon as his name came across my table, this is gonna be a body for the centuries. All the shit y'all did with Lux, all of that shit, I'm about to get it back off of this nigga. That's how I felt. And you know that's one of the big that's one of the mega that's one of the matches right there that I really hate that's not on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Yeah,
like
that's a fact.
that match, it's like that battle, my A Verb battle. It's like I hate that those battles is not on YouTube because it's like you know how many people never seen that, bro? I got family members that never seen me versus Chess. I got family
That's
members that never
crazy.
seen me versus Verb. You know what I'm saying?
That's
And they
crazy.
just seen clips on TikTok and shit like that and be like, yo, when the fuck you say this? And I'm like, bro, that's against Chess. And niggas just like I hate that niggas don't can't see that battle. You know what I'm saying? Cause
That's crazy.
I felt like a lot of my writing, my levels of writing was displayed in those battles, you
Impeccable.
know what I'm saying?
And
Just
and
showing niggas like I
strategic.
could do this shit. Yeah, like this shit was like put together so well. This shit was like a piece of art, you know what I'm saying? And for it to be limited to nobody but the app, it's like bittersweet, you know what I'm saying? Cause
No,
it's
I
like
understand. I
you can
understand.
always sweep shit under the rug. You can always sweep it under the rug when it's not out for everybody.
No, that's real shit. Hopefully we get that, you know what I'm saying?
Even the easy battle too. Like I beat the shit out of easy, and I just feel like since it's on the app, it's like nobody even cares to go and only nigga like my nigga Fabulous. Shout out to Fab, which is a East Coast nigga, Brooklyn nigga.
Shout out Fab.
Say, he the nigga that tweeted like, "Man, I ain't never really seen Easy lose, but he lost to Calicoe." You know what I'm saying? And it's just like
Mm,
I wonder what ears is Fab listening with that other niggas not listening with, cause I dissected Easy.
damn, that was a classic. That was a classic. Cal, you
Classic
really
for sure though.
you really one of them, bro. You a living legend. I don't know,
Thank you.
if niggas don't tell you that, but you a wizard and a living legend, bro.
I
I want
try
to
to be,
switch
man.
gears. I want to switch gears and ask you about the ladies, bro. What I got three matchups for you. You tell me what's most likely to happen and what might not happen. Um, Calicoe versus Vixen, Calicoe versus Jazz the Rapper, and Calicoe versus Coffee. Can we get any one of those?
Well, I already battled Jazz, so that's out the window. I 30'd her ass. And as far as me battling Vixen or Coffee, only way I battle, only way it's gonna be a female on the other side of the stage for me is if I have a female on the same side of the stage as me also. So if I'm battling a 2-on-2, yeah, I'll do a battle against a guy and a girl, but as far as me just battling a female, I'm sorry, bro, but you don't never supposed to say never, but I don't think y'all never will see no shit like that. That's not my character. It's not the type of person I am. Like I could barely watch Rock Round versus official. I can't even watch him do that. Like big body bitch and body bitch. Mind you, it's fire. I get it.
Right,
It's
right.
fire to me. But it's not in my character. You know what I'm saying? Like a girl
You can't
slapped the
bring
shit out of
yourself
me.
to
A girl slapped the shit out of me when I was in like the 8th grade, bro, because she was fighting another girl and somebody spit on her. You know what I'm saying? And somebody kicked her and she thought it was me. I remember this shit like yesterday. I was in the 7th grade, I think. I was going to break
Mhm.
middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And she got off the bus and was like, and I know you kicked me too, and slapped the shit out me, like hard as fuck in my face, right? You know, even at 13, 14 years old, I ate that shit and smiled and was like, she really think I hit her. Never retaliated, never hit her back, never said nothing to her. That's just who I am. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? When it
So you
comes to
can't bring
women,
yourself to do that. You can't bring
I
yourself
can't even
to.
bring myself. If I can't do nothing to a woman that just slapped the fuck out of me for absolutely nothing, I definitely can't take some money to go in here and shame her, because what else I'm gonna say? I'm gonna, if I battle a female, I'm gonna destroy him. I'm too competitive. I'm gonna hit him where it hurt. I'm gonna talk about real life shit. I seen a tweet that say, if you battle Calicoe, just be prepared to hear about yourself, because that's what I'm doing. I craft all my battles for my opponent. You don't hear me rapping to one nigga some shit that I could have rapped to another nigga. You just don't hear me doing that. I don't do that. I craft my battles specifically for my opponent. So if I'm rapping against a woman, bro, I just don't. I feel like I'm so good at putting words together, bro. I am not built to do that to no woman, because I could make a woman really not like me in real life
Oh
forever.
my
Like,
God.
even if she coming around me, if I was to battle like a Vixen or a fucking
Mm-hmm.
whoever, I will break shit down so much differently than A Ward or whoever else she battled. Like, I would break it down so much crazier to where she would personally not like me. As a woman, I know she wouldn't like me as a man. You know what I'm saying? No more, and it wouldn't be nothing she could do to like me again. And I don't want that type of relationship. I don't want to. I don't want to people. I don't want people feeling like that about me. Now these hoe ass niggas, I don't give a fuck, nigga. If you feel some type of way after I broke you down, fuck you, boy. You don't gotta ever come around me. I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick, nigga. But
All
when
right,
it comes to
Cal,
a
Cal,
woman,
hold on. Hold
for
on,
real though.
Cal.
But when it
Hold
comes to
on.
a woman, bro, when it comes to women, bro, I want to see all these women in battle rap win, bro. Like, that's
Real talk.
literally, I've been saying this from the day one, bro. So why would I go in there to beat any of them? I want
Nah,
to see
that's
all of
real.
them win, bro. I don't
That's
even
real.
like when one woman beat another woman. I like seeing classic battles with women.
Nah, that's real. That's real.
You know what
But
I'm
Cal,
saying?
when the fuck did you and I've seen all your battles. When did you and Jazz battle?
Man, we battled a few times.
Where is
30
the
every time.
Are you being
where
30
petty,
me one time.
Cal? Are you being petty?
Hell no. Hell no, I ain't being petty.
where is this footage?
We ain't tape it.
Come on, Cal. Come on, man.
What?
That's
I'm so
what the
done. I'm
come
done with you,
on,
Cal.
man.
I'm just saying. She take one of them, go to get it on her phone.
Who won, Cal? Don't lie.
We 2-1. I won twice. She won once.
Cal, I'm done with this part of the we're almost done.
I'm just
I'm gonna
saying.
I'm gonna
Move
ask you.
along, Frank. Move along.
No, yeah, I already know where this is going. We just
I'm
Valentine's Day
saying
around the corner. Let's just move along.
that one she
Um,
won. She was spitting. I ain't gonna
all
lie.
right, man. All right. Look,
Jazz the rapper. That's my baby. We're in imaginary love.
listen, I'm gonna ask you two up and comers and then three three legacy battles. So two up and comer or two battles that we haven't seen from you that we'd love to see. Nina did ask about you battling an I battle. I know you recently got in tune with what's going on over there. Could we
I
ever get
fucking
like
love
a
I battle.
could we ever
For
get a
real, for
Calicoe
real.
versus Los Preme or Appa?
I don't know who Oppa is, but Los Preme is fire. I ain't gonna lie. Los Preme,
Okay.
it seemed he fire. I ain't gonna lie. I watched that nigga versus Danny Myers. That's one of my favorite battles right now. I'm
That's
sorry. I
fire.
gotta say it. I gotta
That's
say that.
fire.
That's and it's only a one rounder. And I don't
Yes, sir.
even fucking like one rounders. I hate one rounders, bro, because I know how easy it is for me to do a one rounder. Like, I could go on a one round tour and not lose a round. I really feel that way, because when I prepare for a person, bro, the first round be the easiest for me, because it's like I'm excited. Now, having to come up with a whole nother round for you, nigga, that's when it get tough. That's when it becomes work. But as far as one round, none of these niggas can beat me in a one rounder. So I don't even be valuing one rounders like that. But when I seen Danny and Preem one rounder, that's one of the one rounders that make me say, I will pay for 2 more rounds. Like I
Fire.
love that battle, bro.
Fire, fire.
I
So,
love that
Cal,
battle.
I don't know if you remember, but around 2022, there was impression battles in the spaces, and I remember you got to
Yes,
hear a nigga do an impression of you. My homeboy Pickle
that
Bobbay
nigga
did an
fire.
impression of you. It was the one of the greatest Cal impressions ever.
That
Would you
nigga
ever
fire.
jump into space and battle him doing an impression of you
Oh my God, that's tough. I don't
for
know.
money? For money, for money.
Um,
Whatever price you named, it would just be one round. Calico versus
so
Calico, one
to
round.
battle myself is
To battle
crazy.
yourself. Yes.
I body me.
That
I
sounds
would.
crazy.
I will body me, bro. Like
We're
I'm
gonna have to set
telling
that
you,
up.
like I will body me, bro. Like I don't
We
think he
we
could beat me.
I don't know, Cal, because he was really good. I mean, he really
But
had your cadence down and
no,
everything.
he got it down pat. I'm not gonna lie. He scared me actually. Cause while I was listening to it for a minute, cause you know, a lot of my battles, bro, especially the ones that's on the app, you gotta think. Like I will go back and watch me versus Verb, and I hear shit that I've totally forgot. So
Amazing battle.
I
Amazing.
be listening with an open ear because a lot of my raps, bro, once I go up there and rap them and I don't gotta rehearse them no more, I totally forget them. I totally like I by the time the battle come out, it be fresh to me too. I don't even know it no more. So when I listened to Pickle Bobbay, I got caught in the midst of listening as if it was really me, bro.
That's crazy. That's
Like I
crazy.
really start listening like, yo, I gotta realize this is not me. Like I thought it was me.
That's crazy. We got
Especially when I heard the nigga rapping like Goodz, he was better than Goodz.
Come on, Cal. Salute the goods.
He was better than Goodz. I said I would have got killed by that nigga. He said something. I'm still airing it. So he was battling the
Nigga
fake
body a
Rex.
drop and he's still wearing it. His hat is
Yeah,
still
so
drop.
next
Yo.
time he throw his hat on the ground, he's still wearing it. I said, "Oh my fucking god!"
Salute to
So
Kai and his impersonation battles. Kai is a space battle
yeah, man.
legend. He created that whole impression thing. But so
I'm
you
sorry,
would battle
bro.
yourself?
I never thought about no shit like that, but like I say, them niggas better than us, bro. So it's like that shit crazy. I don't know how a nigga rap like me that good. I
No, it was
didn't understand
incredible.
it, and I really feel like I have I feel like I have a very difficult style to match.
The most unique flow and most unorthodox flow in battle,
Yeah.
but
So
incredible.
when he got it, I'm like, this nigga had to study me. Like he had to
A
like,
hundred.
how do he know to say, nigga? I don't
The
even be knowing how I be putting my shit together
the
sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
expressions, he had everything. The cadence, the
Yes, bro.
expressions, everything.
Yes, bro. And my cadence is so off. So for him to be so on my cadence, it scared me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout
And
out Pickle
that
Bobby.
will be interesting. That will be very interesting. Pickle
I think
Bobby, I
so.
will fuck you up. I will fuck
Man,
me up.
look, it would just be one round. You know what I'm saying? Two minutes,
Yeah.
30 seconds. Y'all each rap. Man, I got 1,000 whenever you're ready to do it. All right. All right, moving
Woo!
right along. Is Ace
That's
Amin
gotta.
really
I
happening?
wonder do them niggas be reading? I wonder when they be rapping in the spaces, do they be reading off the paper? That's what I
So,
really think.
nah,
That's what I really want to know.
Bobby, a professional. He probably memorizes shit,
Okay.
but some people do read though. And I talked to him yesterday. He did say what up and salute, and he said he'd be down to do it. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying?
For
But
sure. I body me. I body me, bro.
is Ace Amin really happening? Calico, are we really getting that?
Yes. Yes.
A
100%.
100%.
I am not bullshitting. It's just taking us a little longer because we not getting paid. We not getting no money, and we don't want no money. But we still getting paid to do other things. So that's coming in between us memorizing our raps right now, but it will happen. It will happen in 2024. It will not go on into 2025. This will happen. And it might happen outside of one of these big events. Like it might
Fire.
happen sooner than y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Ace have agreed to that. Me and him is just two street rappers, bro, that we don't need all that extra shit for us to have a classic. We gonna put on in the middle of the street like the old school, bro, like the old times, bro. And we gonna do it for the love. It's not about no money. He don't got no
Oh,
back end. I don't got no back end. I don't got no front end. He don't got no front end. It's not gonna be edited by some people that we gotta pay. My little brother is gonna shoot this shit on his brand new iPhone, and that shit getting uploaded raw onto YouTube.
that's
And it's gonna
fire.
be classic. It's gonna be classic type shit, and it will
That's
be
fire.
happening. So for everybody that think me and Ace is playing, we not playing, bro. We just finding the right time and the perfect moment to get it done.
That's fire. I sponsor a lot of battles, and I was gonna offer to be a sponsor, but if y'all doing it like that, that's
Yeah, we
fire.
don't even want no money
I just want to be there when it happen, man. Please let
for
the
sure.
culture
We
know
gonna
so we can
announce
be in
it.
tune. And
We gonna announce it in the spaces.
Appa is like the champion over at our battle, and in the chat they were saying he's the one that did the Goodz impression. That was
Oh,
Appa.
that's crazy.
Yeah, Appa's
I
crazy.
told you
He's
he was
super
better than
crazy.
Goodz.
Appa's one of the greatest
Good
ever. Definitely
Goods
tap
ain't
into
never
his
been a
battles.
Goods ain't never been a champion nowhere.
All right, man. Salute the Goods, man.
No, shout out
All
to
right,
Goods. I
so
told y'all we play too much, man.
no,
I be
I know,
fucking
I
with
know.
Goods.
So legacy battles. We're gonna wrap this up shortly because I know you got a lot of stuff going on. Legacy battles. Um, Rum Nitty, Disaster, Hollow. Which of those can we get?
Rum Nitty or Disaster, just no Hollow. Hollow is that's my guy. Like Hollow
Okay,
is
okay.
that's my guy. Like I'm still Hollow just sent me a song that I gotta go and actually do today and send back to him. He mad. I know he probably like this nigga bullshit, and I done had this song for a week. But Hollow is my guy, bro. Like me and Hollow, we don't even we don't even be talking about battle rap, bro. Like that's my
That's
nigga for
fire.
real. So
That's fire.
um
Nitty and Diz.
Rum Nitty and Diz, yeah, like yeah, for sure. Legacy battles for sure. And I feel like, to be honest, bro, I'm just gonna keep it 100. Like motherfuckers be talking about this guy like he not one of them, like he not a legend. But to me, like Head Ice is a legacy battle for me.
That's
Head
fire. I
Ice,
fuck with that.
Head Ice is somebody that I really when I told you, like I knew, like when we was watching Mook and them and shit like that. Ice was a nigga that was fire to me. When I was a kid, I used to look at Ice like on them freestyles when they used to when the nigga Lux had the aviator hat on and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
That's fire. Yes, sir.
And they was doing the who is it? Who is it? Blue
It was.
Collar TV.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I used to fuck with Ice. Like I always like Ice style. I always like this flow. You know what I'm saying? So Ice is a legacy battle for me, and the things I'm saying that I like this style, I like this flow. He was nice to me. It could backfire on me in a battle. He could say that to me, but I'm so silent and so much of a real nigga. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you that I was a fan. I don't care how you flip it on me. You know what I'm
I
saying?
fuck
But
with that. I fuck with that. Now
the
you on
nigga
ice would be
Ice,
crazy.
Ice is like really most underrated guy to me right now. Like I think Ice is better than a lot of niggas. Like niggas be
That's a fact.
thinking niggas is fire. Niggas be like, this nigga cold. I be like, I listen, I be like, this nigga trash. I don't care what you say. I don't care how many views he got. I don't care how many votes he got on the app. I don't care how many battles you say he won. This nigga is trash. I don't care. I mean, not trash. Nobody doing it on a professional level is really trash. But compared to what I'm looking for, some of that should be trash to me. And Ice is just better than so many niggas to me. Like the way Ice
Nah,
rap,
salute.
he updated his flow. He don't rap the same as 10 years ago. He rapped that way, but it's just better. I feel like Ice put words together really, really well, and he's super underrated.
I respect it. Salute the head ice. That'll complete the Detroit versus Harlem saga. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the last one
Yeah.
left out of there. The
Yeah.
final question. Eminem. Would you battle Eminem? I know Kanava is your cousin from D12.
Yeah.
Salute to Kanava. That's your cousin. When they was talking about Eminem coming to battle rap, the first person I thought of was you.
Well, let me say this. I would never lobby to battle Eminem. I would never go out my way to say I want Eminem. Like Eminem is the greatest battle rapper of all time. And I just can't go at Eminem. I'm from Detroit. I can't go at Eminem. Like I would never do that. But if I ever was brought the opportunity to battle Eminem, I will be a complete fucking idiot to turn it down. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So only way I will agree to battle Eminem is if Eminem has already agreed that he will battle me, or somebody put that in the air, because it would do a lot for me and my family. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not on that with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like nobody could beat him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's just better than everybody at battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's too witty, and he has too many angles to go to. Like, this nigga sold millions of records talking about killing his mama and his baby mama. Like, so he already got ways to do shit that I just don't see how you can even counter it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but turning down the M battle is not something I'm doing, because Eminem battle equals Eminem's. You know what I'm saying? Like, but me personally,
100%.
shit, I want a feature. I ain't tripping on no battle. Nigga, give me a feature. I want to. We
Hey,
rocking together. Come on, let's
we
diss
need
Nick
that.
Cannon.
We
He ain't
need
never
that.
put
You know
me
what I'm
on
saying?
Wildin' Out anyway.
Eminem should have been on No Cut No Mix. You know what I'm saying? He
You
should have been
hear
on No
me?
Cut No Mix Volume
You hear
1.7.
me?
Hey, if
You
y'all
hear
tapped
me?
in, make sure y'all tune in to one of the best battlers. I say he's a battle artist because he makes just
Thank
as
you.
amazing. If you like his battles, you're going to love his music. Make sure y'all
Thank you.
tune in to Calicoe's music. Cal, you are a living legend. We appreciate your battles. We appreciate the diss records. We appreciate your music overall. We appreciate your contribution to the culture. The most unique, dynamic flow we have ever heard in battle rap. You are a poet. You
Thank you,
are a
bro.
lyricist. You are a genius. You are a motherfucking wizard. And I appreciate your time with us. Hopefully you enjoyed the interview like we did. This is my first time ever being starstruck. Calicoe, what is your legacy in battle rap? The last question of the night.
Um, what is my
20, 15
legacy?
years, 20, 30 years from now when it's all over, what is your legacy?
The greatest, man. I want to be. I want to be remembered as the greatest. I feel like I feel like I came into the game just wanting to be one of the top guys. You know what I'm saying? And to make it to that, and to actually be on top of the game, at one point, I just felt like I was the top nigga. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody sit on the top as long as they can, but for me to even be mentioned in the same breath as these guys, bro, these Loaded Luxes, Murder Mooks, Head Ice, Arsonal, all of these guys, you gotta think I knew these niggas before they knew me. I already knew of Arsonal, I already knew of Young Ill, I already knew of all of these guys before they ever knew who I was. That's why, like I say, who is this nigga? That's so fire, because nobody knew me. So for me to be mentioned really above these guys, and next to these guys now, that's incredible for me, and it gave me an eye opener of where I could really go in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my legacy. I feel like I could be known as the greatest. I don't even feel like I'm done. I don't feel like I'm nowhere near done. I feel like I got hella battles that I could show greatness in. You know what I'm saying? And win everybody over before I'm done.
Brother, you are the definition of great. Salute to you for what you did for Detroit. Salute to you for what you did to Michigan, for what you did for the Yak, for what you did for battle rap, for what you do for us as black people. We love you, respect you, and salute you. Thank you for your time, Calicoe. Keep it rap
Thank you,
episode
bro.
10. Thank you. We out of
Appreciate
here.
y'all.
God bless you.